Hello everybody, welcome back to the Game of Muscle YouTube channel. It's time to begin the festivities. It's Christmas in the bunker. Ho, ho, ho. Remember, welcome to YouTube chat. Live. Remember to guard your privacy. Don't give out your privacy. Don't make that mistake. Don't put your face on the internet. I've learned that lesson. Hello, James Travolta. Is it a very big house in the country? Start with some iRacing, and then we're going to go over to Race Room. That's Monday's plan. Just another manic Monday. Whoa. That's how that song goes. Did the DD wheel make your house collapse? Don't you hate when that happens? Hello, Baker. Right, let's roll the credits and then let's go to the stream time. Hello, guilty. Really need to fix that. There we go. Let's put some snow on the screen. Hang on. We've got this. There it is. Right. I'm on. We've got. Hang on a minute. There we go. Got iRacing on the screen here. When's the next Skippy race? Because we're doing that. We've got to win a Skippy race. Okay, the next one's not for a while. I think we could do a pickup truck race, guys. We can win a pickup truck race for sure. Do that. So we'll do a pickup truck race, then we can do the skippies. Sounds good to me. Daytona. Let's go away. Your screen has tearing? Probably. That's what happens when you use capture cards and you don't lock it. Guards are. I should have put the snow on the on my other Stream Deck page. I've got short, but I've just had 2 mince pies and we've got a packet of biscuits here. Good times. Snow looks like dandruff. Oh, well, you know, we're on a budget here. I can't afford a real snow machine. It's just cheaper to use dandruff, all right? Hello, Bill. On the first day of Xmas, Gamer Muscle said to me, one bikini pommy. On the second day of Xmas, B-Mem said to me, one bikini pommy and impossible 8 hours of no complaining. You might need to work on the lyrics there. Bicky eating pommy. I assume you're in Australia. Struth! Hang on, we can turn the snow off whilst we're driving because we're in a car. We've got heating in the car. Hang on, where is it? There it is. Goodbye, snow. There we go. No more snow. Just a logo. No, don't even want that. Right. I don't have an advent calendar. Hello, drone. All the speed. Okay, this is easy peasy. Salt with caramel. Right, so the itinerary for those of you that have just joined us is iRacing Oval, followed by iRacing Skippy, followed by Roastering Racing Experience. I'm loving these trucks. We've got to win a truck race. I'm all about fixed setup truck racing. I hope you guys appreciated my Photoshop on the thumbnail. That was hard work. Oh, thank you, OptiWiki. This race should be starting in 3 minutes or so. Don't worry, Dave Cam. We can win. We're going to be the first Brit to win the truck race. No, meanwhile, it's easy to think that it's cold. Representing. Chewy Xmas. Hello, Falaz Gaming. 9:30 AM? Where are you? Oh, are you in the States? Oh, we need to plug the microphone in, don't we?
No problem, dude.
Oh, there's Australians in here. Oh, you're in Canada. Blame Canada. Shame on Canada. Hey, Quentin Leclerc. I'm good. Almost recovered from the London disease worth. Or maybe that's just the mince pie giving me a sugar boost. It's hard to tell. Canadians don't have oval racing, do they? They must have oval ice skating or something.
Harvey, follow me, dude. I'll show you the fastest lines if you want.
Let's troll this guy.
What are you doing then?
This is just practice, guys. This guy's confused. Oh, it's Owen Middleton. Was that Owen Middleton from the chat? Owen Middleton's a viewer. He's confused in there. I'm bamboozled the Owen Middleton there. Oh, we're about to start.
Every corner like this, man, you can faster than everyone, I assure you.
Right, off we go. Safety rating doesn't apply in practice, does it? I don't think it does. Safety rating is not on in practice, is it? Look at this takedown. Look at that. Oh, decisive hit. That's how you do it. WWE Raw. Right, let's go to the... Oh, it's going to automatically. Fair enough. Don't even have to click buttons anymore. It's all done for you. I was so confused. I was so confused. Hey, Counter Debate. Santa's coming for you. Right, let's get my microphone plugged in as well. Hang on. See if this works. I have to plug a separate mic in because I have like 10 microphones and 15 devices. So this hopefully this will come up. Got my blue snowball down. This was my first YouTube microphone here. Well, not my first one, but like my first. It was the first microphone I bought specifically for making videos. Not bad actually, blue snowballs. It clicks every now and again though because of ground loop. I think it's ground loop. What's it called? Just ground loop. I don't know. Ground loop something. Let's put this here. Where to put the mic? Well, I just hope this. It might work. I don't know. Hopefully it pops up in iRacing and I can bind the mic. Lots of coal for you. Any recommendations of the next team sales? No, not really. There's that Doom that came out. I actually just bought Doom for my phone. What's it called? GL, I don't know. A version of Doom for my mobile. Because I want to play through all the Dooms. I'm not going to do it on my PC. Here we go. Where's the microphone? Playback.
Mario and Christopher, nice to see you guys again.
Blue Snow. Oh, here we go.
What's up, Cody? How are you?
And what's push to talk?
Good, man. Doing all right. How y'all?
Push to talk.
Good.
What should I use as push to talk? Okay. Oh, what did I have? It's tearaway. Controls.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Proving his wrecking skills.
What's tearaway? Tear off. Ah.
Thanks.
Speed limiter. Okay, we're gonna go around until we. There we go. We don't need flash headlights. Right, we're done. So hopefully. Hello.
Hola.
Can you hear me clearly? Don't think they can hear me clearly. Oh well, we can get qualifying here. Hello, Lee. Hey, Stuart. Hello, guys. Can you hear me clearly? Oh, you guys can hear me in this stream, but I'm using a separate mic. Please be quiet. Almost too clearly. You guys can hear me on the stream, but the snowball seems a bit quiet. I could put it on the bookshelf. That's probably better, actually. I might do that after quali. I'm American now, yeah. Well, we're doing this, then we're doing Skippy, then we're doing GT3. The racing line's just coming out of the pits. Hey, Frank Michael, with the big video player icon. Although it's not, it's the Crash Bandicoot mask, but it looks like a big video player in my mind. Hello, Ian Kirkpatrick. I'm hugging the paint. I don't even know what a good lap on this is. You'd think it would be a bit less bumpy. Smooth the road out, boys. Hi, guys.
Hi guys, Jimmy here.
Hi, guys. Jimmy here.
Not when people are qualifying, for God's sake. What do you mean? Already people getting angry. I don't know if you can hear their voice in game. Hello, Kimone. We're warming up by sim racing. It's all good. Hi guys, Jimmy. I'll tell you the worst YouTuber. Bloody Austin, what's he called? He does tech reviews. He's like, hi guys, Austin here. Oh my god. It's like, his whole reviews are like it as well. I'm moving this mic round here. This is what I've gone. Hopefully I can... Oh, come on. Oh no, have I made a fatal mistake there? Have we lost the webcam? No, we've still got the webcam. I did not make a fatal mistake. I thought I'd accidentally clicked something. Ah! Yes! It reaches, just. It's a bit tight. Can you guys still hear me? Is it all working? Are we good? We good? Mic's on. Webcam was working. Okay.
Good morning, Christopher. James, how you doing, dude?
Hello there, chaps. I must say, this is a delightful experience of driving round Tesco's roundabout. I've never been in such a situation before. Jolly good show, chaps.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I do say, I must be, it's most delightful to be taking part and partaking in the activity of circular driving with my American friends across the pond. Oh, tiddly pop. Here we go.
Hey, I'm not American.
Neither am I.
I clearly was not talking to you, chaps. Pay attention, boys. Here we go.
Good morning, brother. How you doing?
Grid up. Disqualify this man. Ah. Microphone's amazing in driving sims.
On your American.
Here we see the American pickup truck located on the circuit, waiting for the race to begin. Right. Don't cut me up.
Isn't everyone glad there's a mute button?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Enjoy it.
Thank you, BKS. Oh, they're muting me already. They haven't got pride.
Nice one, Captain.
What? Racers for Christ? Racers for Christ. Ah. Racers for Christ. Guys, can you see that on the left?
This morning, Brian.
Racers for Christ.
Yeah, man.
Hallelujah. My car's powered by Jesus.
I thought
Jesus
that might have
Christ.
something to do with it.
He'll protect me through the turn.
If I ain't got it, I ain't on here, man.
Praise
'cause
the
I'm losing my
Lord.
bag.
Racers for Christ. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. How can you race for Christ? Cars didn't even exist when Jesus roamed the earth. Even if he did roam the earth.
Just lately, I've been kicking tunes as well. It's been good fun, man.
Powered by the Lord, love Jews. Praise the Lord. Yes. The things that when someone says Jesus and Christianity, the first thing I think of is a pickup truck driving around in circles. Nothing's more Christian than that. Nothing's more Christian than potentially killing yourself by driving into a wall at 150 miles an hour. Jesus would have been a good oval racer. He just floated over all the other cars. Oh, I missed that. I missed that chapter, Sam. The chapter 4, verse 12. And lo, on the 5th day, Jesus Christ took druids faster than all the other races.
Look, everybody, let's have a good time.
Rolling start. Here we go. Daytona, let's go away. Keep high, boys. Owen, no, Owen Middleton. In front of us here. Bit of a jostle fest going on here. I'm expecting a big crash here. This looks like a crash situation evolving. Situation crash.
Really?
Well, could have gone worse. I'll just keep pushing.
Yeah, that was just pure stupid.
I'll just keep pushing him. We're not got damage. We're good. Where does that put us? I couldn't really avoid him.
No freaking bump trap going into the corner.
Snow plow deployed. We're good.
No, most of them Americans aren't though, ain't they?
No caution in this. Game over, yeah. Hey Euclid. Can we catch back up though? That's the key. Got to get back in the draft. Did Jesus survive that?
James, I'm gonna play down and choke you, okay?
Oh, is Daniel Kent slowing down so we can draft each other? Danny boy! We're working together, Danny. Come on, Danny.
Hey, guys, take me on the outside. Yeah. Thank you, Goody.
Come on, Danny.
I'm coming.
We're doing it, Danny. Work it, boy. Oh, Danny boy. He's coming.
I was waiting for you to do that.
Oh, look at these guys.
Go on, you finish.
Team Danny Muscle. Oh, he's lacking the pace. Well, there's 3 of us here. Hopefully all 3 of us can noodle through. Jonas, come on! Work with us, work with us.
See why?
Oh, that didn't work out well, did
How
it?
could you be losing time against one car?
He had to. I thought we were working there. He had to pull up the inside. My car's fine. My car's totally fine there. Sorry, Danny. I worked the team a bit too hard.
Donald, catch up. Sorry, but I didn't mean to get you loose, right?
No, I did on purpose, Dom. I'm working with Danny here. I was moving up so he could move under. Trying to catch back up with the front peloton.
I don't think we're gonna have enough laps.
Nope.
Clean one.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. But we got stuck. Why is he wobbling around so much? He's to keep it straight.
So we've got 4 laps, so making time on in there.
3, 2, 1,
Whoa!
go!
James, you know what's a great number? 7 7 7 7
Oh,
7 7
no.
7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7
Thank you for the
7
donation.
7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7
We catch him back up.
octillion 777 septillion 777 sextillion 777 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777 trillion 777 billion 777 million 777,777. Okay, bye.
Well, we're not last. The accident wasn't my fault. The Boris. Oh, he's let me up the middle. That's nice. He's let me pass. Thanks, Izzy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Moist.
Thanks for that donation. Oh, come on, man. Stop. Get me like my car contact. My safety rating is going to be nothing by the end of this. Where's this guy keep driving into me?
Yeah, William, man, you've got to be on straight when you hit someone, man. And you don't hit the second person anyway. That's like...
Oh my God. Been ramshackled there. I got taken out midway through the race. I couldn't really do anything about it. Thanks for last gaming. And thank you, Tom Telly. my overall safety rating is going to be like 0. We've got the Skippy race to win. Well, it would have been a much better race if it wasn't for the... if it wasn't for that crash in front of us. I couldn't really avoid it. All I could do was snowplow the guy out of the way. I don't really care about safety rating. As long as you've got like a C license on the roadside.
Throttle!
Oh, what's this?
HVAD Skedar HVIS Jeg Skriver på dansk.
I don't speak Danish. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but okay. It's just laps, Higgs boson. If you get the Skippy, now you notice how many I get crashed all the time. And I'm still B rating. I haven't done anything special. If you don't drive off the circuit and you do normal racing, like basically as long as you don't forfeit races and you complete races, you'll probably end up being get a B rating over time. Thanks for the dick, Mr. Per Peterson. Right. I need a banana. Get a bit of practice in here. I have seen so much more fun in ACR3 and Project Cars 2. Never. Well, we're going to race room after this. After this race, we've got a GT3 service set up by BKS. So, if you want to join that, just hang about. I like the Toyota ovals. It's a fun game. Fixed setup. I don't sing, meanwhile. I'm afraid. I'm tone deaf. How much is Race Room? Well, you just get the starter car pack and you just buy some tracks and use VRP. You can basically do all of the races we ever do for like £25, £30. There you go. Thanks for the sub, Tom Tilly. Pit lane sim racing. You know, I need to clean up. I was kind of planning on doing some cleaning this morning, but instead I ended up reading about laptops again. I'm thinking of picking up a Lenovo ThinkPad L380. But I don't know. Oh, cocking bollocks. I'm not 100% decided yet. The thing is, I need like a... I don't want to spend a fortune on a laptop because I'm not going to use it that much, but I do need a laptop for when I'm not in and I want to actually do something productive. And I also want something that's relatively small, but I want to be able to do like basic video editing and Photoshop and stuff on it, and photo editing. The problem is, the only really bad thing with the Lenovo ThinkPads is the screens on them are pretty bad quality. But, I mean, they're okay, but you know. So the thing is, yeah, I just need to get a feel for things at Vox. Yeah, so the 8 series. Oh, here we go.
Go!
Last game in.
You know what you need this Christmas, James? A beautiful sim racing lady, one that will blah. Yes, James. James. Yes.
Thank you for that. I would not get a MacBook. They're overpriced and they break in stupid ways. MacBooks are really overpriced for what they do. They were good when they first came out, like 7 or 8 years ago. They changed a lot of the stuff in the right way. MacBooks are really they're like overpriced media consumption laptops. So I wouldn't get one of them. But yeah, the 8 series the 8 series processors are actually quite interesting. They do change things quite significantly over the previous gen. It does. The thing is, the Lenovo laptops seem to be the only ones that actually did have a keyboard that's not terrible and a trackpad that's not terrible. I don't know why most laptops don't seem to have good trackpads and keyboards. Well, yeah. Well, you say that at Vox, but if you're just watching YouTube and browsing the web, you might as well just get like a much smaller laptop, like one of those You know, the tiny ones, like the LG Gram or whatever it's called. If you don't care about money and you're literally just browsing the internet, I mean, why wouldn't you just use your phone to browse the internet and watch YouTube videos? Now, but I've researched it to death. Basically, it's just a case of deciding if I spend the money on the Lenovo 380, L380. Because it seems to be the only laptop with a keyboard that's not terrible, touchpad that's not terrible, actual buttons. It's just weird that there's no, like, out of all the laptops, they're pretty much all of them have, like, fundamental design issues with them, build issues, reliability issues, Wi-Fi issues, bad screen issues, battery life issues. It's incredible. Or they're like monstrously expensive, like $1.5 grand, you know. Yeah, well, the ThinkPads are sort of like they're used by a lot of business. It's sort of tried and tested design. There's no glamour about them, so that's why I think I might get that. I'd be interested to see if it with the i5 can actually do, but like it should be able to do 1080p video editing. Yeah, that's. Well, maybe if I get that L380. The thing, it's a bad time of year to buy a laptop. The best time is normally sort of September. I either buy them just as the new ones come out, or buy them just as the old ones are being phased out, so you can get a good deal on it. But to be honest, I wouldn't buy any laptop that's not got one of the new 8 series mobile processors in it. At this point in time, there seems to be a really big jump for battery life and performance. But the Airvox, that's the problem. They're not awesomely built laptops anymore in terms of the physicality of them. I mean, other than it being a metal case, but that's only like, you know, that's just a component of it. I mean, it's all, if you've got a solid metal case, but then the internals break, what's the point of having a solid metal case, if you see what I mean? The thing, Lenovo messed up with the what's it called? The ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Apparently there's loads of random issues with them. So that's annoying. But I mean, I wasn't going to get one of them. Yeah, that's the X1 Carbon. See, Apple MacBooks were really good about 7 or 8 years ago because they it's like with the iPhone, it shifted the sort of paradigm with laptops and the design of them. Same as what Apple did with the with like desktop computers. In that they shifted the paradigm of desktop computers having to be a white crappy box. And then the rest of the market caught up eventually, and then Apple slumped and did nothing. So they, you know, they innovate massively and then they get worse. It's really weird. Yeah, to be fair, the one good, well, not anymore, but another good aspect with MacBooks, they've actually made it worse though. They've removed the software on them. It used to be that you get a nice video editing package, you got the nice writer and stuff. You know, it came with the software basically included in the price of the laptop, which meant that though the laptop costs more, you know you kind of recuperate that on the software side, and it'd all be legit and everything. That they've removed like the video editor that it came with. Isn't as good as it used to be.
Yes, I know. No, I'm yes. We know yes. Awesome streams.
Thank you, Gasper. Appreciate that. So, yeah, I mean, I just I just wouldn't bother with an app. For me, the only people I'd ever recommend a MacBook for would be people that have a lot of money and don't care. People that... I think the screens might be alright on the Apple MacBooks. I'm not sure about the newer ones, but the older ones, the screens are pretty good quality. And people that have invested heavily... spent a lot of money on App Store stuff, so maybe they've got an iPhone as well and all the music, and they want to synchronize it easily. I mean, you can still synchronize your iPhone with Windows, but you know what I mean. If you're into that ecosystem and you're sort of trapped in it, then I can understand that. But for most people, it's a bad idea. Thanks, Casper. Well, that's it, Wolverine. It's changed quite a bit because, again, Apple innovated with the screens massively, and then all the other companies caught up, and Apple haven't adapted again. Hey, Random. So, yeah, so the question with this Lenovo L380 is just... Because I want to be able to have well, the hard drive on it is only 256 gigs, so I'll probably have to update that. But the thing is, if I can do sort of 1080p video editing on it and basic photo editing, the only downside being that the screen quality is not very good, so you just have to be aware of that. Stuff falling over. But if I do get one, I guess I could review it. But the thing is, their new ones are coming out January. You've got what's it called? Is it CES, Consumer Electronics Show? That's in January, isn't it? So they'll be announcing new ones, but then it takes them normally 3 or 4 months from announcement for it to actually come out. Yeah, Random, we should be streaming. Should be good to do racing with you. Oh, sunrise looks nice.
Left side.
Where's he going?
Clear. Car on your left.
Video editing all relies on CPU pretty much. I mean, you can set them up to use CUDA and what have you, but it's pretty much CPU dependent. They're not for military use. There's just there's like a bullshit standard for laptops that they can pass in terms of them being damage resistant, and it's not actually that crazy for something to pass it. And so, I mean, it's good that it passes it. You know, it's a standard to pass. It does suggest durability, so it's not a bad thing, but it's not you know, it's a fairly basic. The other side of it is, with laptops, different from the big thing with laptops is different from desktop PCs, is that the actual physical design of it is really very important in terms of how the internals are laid out, how the cooling operates and everything. And you don't know if there's a problem you don't know if there's a problem until like 6 months, a year after a laptop's come out. So again, it's generally better not to buy a new designer laptop. You know, unless it's been out for like a year. Like if they've got like a revision of a previous design, you're normally pretty safe because it's just like an upgraded CPU or something, or better screen or something. The Porsche laptop. I just don't want to spend like a lot of money on something that I might not use a lot. But this is the problem with laptops, is if you want something that's actually pretty good, you've got to spend a fortune, an absolute fortune, on something that's small, like a ridiculous amount of money, or you spend a normal amount of money on something that's massive and it is basically pointless. I never understood gaming laptops. It's like, what is the point? And when are you ever going to sit down and use a laptop for serious gaming? Like, in a situation where you wouldn't have room for a desktop PC. So you've got them. so... Yeah, that's quite an expensive laptop, Clune. Then you have the touchpad shenanigans. Not understanding gaming laptops, yeah, they don't make any sense.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, but you, for that situation, Vox, you'd be better off having like a desktop, a cheap desktop computer and a super cheap laptop. It still doesn't work out. Because any gaming laptop I've ever seen or used, they're always atrocious. Like they sometimes work and you can get performance. I mean, if you're not playing like crazy games on it, but they don't seem to be particularly stable in the same way that desktop PCs are. Buses and trolley bus. It's too big. Like, how are you going to game on it whilst you're being pushed around public transport? But the music software doesn't use a graphics card. So like a mobile i7 would do that. The 8 series i7 would be fine. I don't see why that would... Using VSTs and stuff, they're not that demanding on the grand scheme of things now. I mean, they were back in the day. Lacked up on your knee in front of the wheel. Well, it's the thing though. For me, like a laptop has to be something that you can. You don't need a laptop bag for it. You chuck it in a pouch, and it's in your bag. A laptop needs to be... Oh, God! I mean, I've spent so much here. We've written off 3 skippies. Yeah, like a laptop needs to be something that you just throw in your bag and you can kind of forget about. So it has to have like at least 6 hours of battery life. Has to be small enough that you can put in the pouch. Otherwise, you're like, you know, if you have to take a specific bag for your laptop on top of your bag that's carrying anything else, then I think it's failing as a laptop in my mind. I guess so. But like, if you're abroad, you could just buy a PC whilst you're abroad. Probably, maybe it'd be cheaper. I mean, I don't know, because you can buy a pretty good PC for £500, and then you could eBay it whilst you're abroad, and then you haven't lost any money. I think like it seems though that the vast majority of people buying laptops are literally using them for browsing websites and watching YouTube, in which case you can get plenty of laptops for like £200. Like, I mean, a Chromebook is fine for that. And that way at least you're not going to be upset if it gets stolen. But if you want to do anything productive, around pieces are very practical. What are you saying for last gaming? I spend most of my free time going around buying PCs. It's my life. And that's true, Higgs boson. That is true. That is the actual... To be fair, that is the real reason of getting a laptop, is to look like a douche in a coffee shop. Why? There's no other reason to have a laptop. So yeah, I will have to get an Apple, won't I? It's got a bit silly. But yeah, I mean that's to say that the that sort of borderline ultrabook form factor seems quite good. So I said that Lenovo L380 does seem like the best all-rounder. From looking into all the other stuff, it seems to be solid. It's got the buttons in the right place. It's got a good keyboard. The fundamentals are there, and then it's got the 8 series Intel processor. It's got the US like bog standard ports on it. That's another thing laptops seem to miss out on. Yeah, but if you get an external graphics card to plug into your laptop, then you might as well, like, they're big. Like, these external laptop graphics card holders are massive. You might, if you're in that situation, you might as well just have a desktop PC at home. Are you, like, realistically, who is ever doing, like, proper AAA gaming on a laptop? Like, I mean, at least we seem to have got to a point now where it's kind of assumed that you have an SSD in a laptop, which is nice, because that makes a huge difference. An 8 gig of RAM. It's a shame it's 250 gig SSD is too small, but on a lot of laptops it's easy to upgrade, so it's not too much of a problem. I see what you're saying. Yeah, if you're someone that's, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, if you're someone that wants a laptop for university work or whatever, but you also want to be able to play games at home, then having a laptop with, yeah, and then having the separate graphics card, then you don't need a separate, yeah, that makes sense. And then you'd have a screen at home, yeah, I can understand that. That makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. So, but I mean, for me, I've got my computer at home, so. James Butler, the Lenovo's have that. They've kept it. It's like the only laptop that seems to have it still. The little nubbalub. PC in the backpack, a small TV in a little bag. Oh dear. Have I been doing quali with too much fuel? Okay, let's do quali with less fuel. Yeah, no, I might do. That's the thing. As I say, that L380 does seem. I just don't know if I'll get the use out of it to justify it. But so maybe I'll get it and review it. It's hard to know. The thing is, there's been occasions where I've been out and I'm like, I could have really done with a laptop. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so when you don't have it, you're like, bloody hell. And then 90% of the time, you're like, oh, I don't need it. Are flash good? Don't know. Here we go. Well, no, Airvox, I'll do it, but eventually it'll start happening naturally.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, BKS.
There was once a bald man in a sim rig called James. He had a big fan base who paid him a lot of money to confirm what the top 5 USB ports are. It has now been a very long time since thy fans paid and still they have no video. Whatever will they do?
Thank you, PKS. Oh dear. Anybody that comes to this channel that doesn't know what's going on, they'll be like, what is this? Hey Ellis, man. Crazy Ellis. King Ellis Jones of Economy Busting is in the chat room. How you doing, Ellis? Thanks again for your donations yesterday. Totally insane. Come and join us in the sim. Hello, James Butler. I'm getting worse at this. You have to qualify in the top 5, otherwise you're done. I was trying some different lines there, it did not pay off. I'm good. Starting to feel better from my little cold, so that's nice. Not a stick through there. It's all about parallel port these days. It's all about serial gaming port. Oh dear.
There's the flag. It's over.
I don't think we did too good on the quali there. 58.5. Ah, we're so far back. This is going to be a disaster. Oh dear. Oh well. Well, we'll make our way up. Maybe we'll get punted again. I don't know, Zero Bandwidth. He likes to be precise. Should have been an easy bowl. How about IMSA? I don't think I've got any of the content for that. Lime Rock Park. Right, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I mean, the other thing with laptops is, I mean, once you're carrying your direct drive wheel in your backpack, there's not much room for a gaming laptop, is there? So, you know, you got your priorities straight. You know. That's why you need like a you know, like one of those super light laptops so you can accommodate the direct drive wheel. I remember back in I had a laptop when I was at school. Well, it wasn't mine, it was like a family one. It's so heavy, so big and heavy. It didn't do anything. Write a letter on it, that's about it. iRacing enticed me with their holiday sale for 3 months. Now, that's what I got signed up for as well. Hello, Paul Street. Oh, we can have some snow whilst we wait. I keep forgetting to put the snow on, guys. Sorry. Snowing again. Game of Muscle Advanced Weather System here. Ah, it was a typewriter. Dem graphics. Super advanced typewriter. It'd be really good if the snow built up at the bottom of the screen, but I'm not that good at programming. No fog, no. Sorry. I had a gaming laptop I bought in 2008. Oh, what was it? Although, gaming laptops have come down in price. I mean, it used to be that like a gaming laptop was ridiculous because games have like stood still in terms of how much demand they take. You could buy like a £900 gaming laptop now, and it would play pretty much any 1080p game at like near max graphics settings. I'm probably play it like, you know, at like 80, 90 FPS. Not like every game, but you know what I mean. The bulk of titles. Toshiba Quasimo have flames on it. Well, I don't understand with the gaming laptops why they have that thing with the bezel on top of the monitor, like all like something from an Egyptian tomb. I don't know why they do that, because it looks awful to me. Like a sleek, minimal laptop to me suggests performance, not like plastic bezels all over the place. Yeah, laptops are always not very good. Like even the best laptops are just nowhere near desktops. I mean, obviously, because the desktop's got no space requirements, but turn your heating up. My radiator's actually turned on. I need to turn the thermostat up. Here we go. I'm turning my TV just in case it does the thing. I've been ruined by 4K though now. when you played at 4K on a 4K screen, it ruins you. Ah, Stuart, that's what that is. Hey, Aaron Ball. I know I haven't full house gaming. Come on, don't be silly. Only does it once every 6 hours. We tried it briefly, Vic. Yeah, I've only got the Formula Rim on this wheel at the moment. I don't have the 4K screen on the other rig, so that's why we're using this rig a lot at the moment as well.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. This pink car's just going to drive straight into us.
Still there. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Still there.
Oh, we took it. We think we have to get up front really quick. Come on. I've got to get out front because otherwise we can't catch the front runners. That's a bit ambitious, but it worked out. Oh God, the rears. Seventh place, of course. Why didn't Nokia ever make laptops? That would have been amazing. Hello, Channel VR. Nokia made phones as well, like the N-Gage, on top of their other phones. The Nokia N-Gage was the end of the Nokia. Oh, where's his green car going? There he is. I knew he was going to lose it. He went into that in a really weird angle. Sitting on the loo, watch a game of Muscle. Oh, that's too much information there. To get on this, to catch up with the front guys. Good pooping content. Shitting whilst watching shit. The dream. Yo, dog. Ah, finally we get the draft. One of the problems with the Skippy is you can't catch up with the front runners unless you're in the draft. So even if I pass this blue car, you know, if the other, I mean, unless I can pick my pace up, but if people are actually driving at track pace and then they're using the draft, there's nothing you can do to catch them. They're probably not driving at pace though, because this isn't a top split or anything. Why did he not defend on the right?
Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Oh, we got a lagger. Come on. Why is he not... If someone's lagging that much, why doesn't it not just kick them from the server? That's beyond ridiculous. Going back in time. Oh, nice one, Vic. Hope it's a job that you enjoy. Hello, F1 Scott Golf Gaming. Welcome to the channel. It depends on the sim, Aaron, in the car. And the tyres. See, they've all got draft there. I mean, there's a really good chance that they'll crash into each other on this corner, T1. That's what I'm going to need for me to be able to catch up. It's not too bad being this far behind here. We're actually slowly gaining on them. But, you know, we're in a good place to pass when they have an accident. Right, well, there you go. Okay, one dead driver. We need to be close enough that once they have an accident, the car that gets through, we can still get in his draft. Speaking of which... Oh, get ready. Here we go. T1 pile up.
You're in fourth position.
We do have pace to beat these guys. It's just a case of avoiding the next crash and getting past them. Bit of understeer there.
Come left, Nick.
We've got... Yeah, I think we're good. We've got enough laps to keep going at this. Reeling them in slowly. Thank you. This is Rans. A lot of people would disagree with you, but thank you. Oh dear, let him get away there. I know, I need to get back on it. Pretty sure they're going to crash into each other. Let's get ready for T1 pile up here. Let's get this on. Give me a target. They're going to crash into each other, so... I mean, I need 5 laps once they crash to be able to catch up with the front runner. They're getting more and more leery each lap. They're drafting each other, so... They're all slower than me round this T1 and 2. But then, they've got the draft for the rest of the circuit. Oh, he's made a big mistake. Ah, we're in the draft. No, we're not. He's just slow. But that helps me a lot.
You got 10 laps to go.
Fortunately, he's the lagger. Oh my god, come on iRacing. It's always something. If it's not the tyres being stupid, it's ridiculous laggers not being auto-pitted. Now we're in the draft, but I don't know if it works when someone's lagging this much. I don't know how we're going to get past the lagger, because I need to use the momentum from the lagger to get onto the next guy. The lagger's going to be really hard to pass. That's not off-putting at all. I mean, it's totally putting me off, the fact that his car's levitating 20 metres above the circuit. I mean, what is that about? How is that acceptable? Well, the problem is I can't do anything. You can't drive harder in iRacing because it gets locked into understeer. It's really annoying. See, even with the Skippy, which is probably one of the better cars in iRacing, the tyre model is just absolutely atrocious. Because the more you push, the worse it gets. So I need to be absolutely pushing here, but it's just a brick wall, so chances are car's just going to end up erratically flying all over the place. You literally have to drive it like a bloody train.
You've got 5 laps to go.
I can't catch them because of the draft as well, which is annoying. Yeah, but they're all drafting off each other, so there's literally nothing I can do. I think I'm driving faster laps than them, I'm not sure. If it wasn't for that. Which is why I'm so much faster on T1, because they're not drafting off each other there. There's a good chance that they drive into each other on the last lap though, trying to get the pass in. But that means the best I'll get is like a second from that. So it's just, the way it gets stuck in understeer is just massively frustrating. You'll wait like hours for it to come back. Obviously not hours, but... Hey, Chili Dog. Oh, P1 might just have good pace, but... the cars behind him... Why are they not trying to make moves on each other? Come on, guys. Drive into each other. Alright, random. Catch you later, dude. Do you think he'll go for the dive bomb on the final lap?
Flag. One more left to go.
No. Top-notch Photoshop skills, Fez. Final corner pile-up, come on. No. Ah, we needed the draft. Maybe, I don't know if his lagging was stopping the draft as well. Who knows? There's a beard.
There's the checkered flag.
Let's have a look at those lap times.
Great job. You did really well.
I'm disappointed. I feel cheated by the game. $57.2. Oh, where am I? Have I disappeared here? I like your skin. 57.5. Who won the race? Yeah, 57.5. So we had the pace, just had to be up there. If we'd have qualified all right, we'd have been okay. What's my I rating? I don't know. Where does it display it? Let's have a look. It is 1,400. Right, I think we're going to do some race room. Where do you see the results? Last session's results. Oh, we got some extra license points. We got 53 I rating. Wow. Yeah, I think you want to be around about 2,000 and something. I don't know how iRacing works. Have a look at the lap graph here. View lap graph. Where did we start? Oh, we had a good race start though, because we qualified terribly. So I guess it's not that bad a result. We started in 10th place and finished in 4th. First lap we got 1, 2, 3 places. Yeah, so I mean it wasn't terrible. Then we got stuck. Just stuck forever. Oh, you see, first place guy was Ruben de Mol. He started off in first, then he had an accident with those guys. They managed to, or he just lost the place. Managed to catch back up. What happened to this guy? Started in 3rd. Game over. Yeah, Fernando Garcia. It's like anything. The iRatings, it's a load of bollocks, really. It's just whoever spent more time playing. That's what it comes down to. I mean, there's like a level of it where, you know, more skilled people will obviously have a higher iRating, and less skilled people will have a lower one. But end of the day, the general average higher iRatings will be people that spent more time playing iRacing. You know, it's not a particularly accurate denotion of skill. I mean, it doesn't have to be. All it needs to do is put people in a race with people with a similar-ish ability, and that's fine. You know, at the end of the day, the top sim racers, which is what I don't understand with like the whole people get obsessed with iRating and safety rating, is total bollocks. Like if you're actually good at sim racing, like to a high level, you just enter like one-off competitions and what have you in all the simulators. Like you do the Formula E sports stuff, you do the GT sports stuff, you do the whatever, and you know. I know they like to focus on specific sims, but you know what I mean. It's pretty apparent the number. You know, Gregor Hooter doesn't need a number by his name, or you know, David Greco and what have you. They don't need a number by their name for you to go, oh yeah. Yeah, but you win more by racing more, JH. That's just the reality of it, you know. There's so many people in iRacing that if you put them in another simulator, they'd be absolutely garbage. Because all they've done is learn. I mean, all it is a metric of how good you are at winning iRacing. Bono Hewis. He's a funny guy. So, yeah, it's just, you know. So the same thing happens in Counter-Strike. There's loads of people with global elite ranks or like whatever rank, and it's like you put them in a proper match against another team, and they're absolutely awful. I mean, they're better on average than people that don't have that rank, but in the reality of actual competitive CS, they don't even factor in. Like the public side of it is not even in the same ballpark. same with Rocket League. Like the top players are just on such another level. So should we get to race room now? We can go to race room. Oh, another good example is my rating on Sim Racing System is like artificially high because I spend a lot of time on Sim Racing System. There's loads of people on Sim Racing System that are better drivers than me, and on average they would probably finish higher up than me, but they haven't done enough races to get their ranking up. So as a result, I'm a much higher rank than I should be in Sim Racing Systems. So that's me. These systems aren't perfect, and that's why a large part of it comes down to how much time you spent on it. More iRacing. We did trucks earlier. Wait, is there another truck race? We could do. No, it's not for a while. So. When's the next? They're changing tracks tomorrow, because that'll be good. Yeah, let's do race room now. Race room time. Changes. I need to make a cup of tea as well. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. We're going to do that, Gromsy. We're not going to do it like today, but we're going to do it. Oh, you're serious? Skippy at Monza's terrible. That's a really bad... Monza's such an awful track. Other than Monza's good with Formula 1 cars, but it's such a boring circuit with other vehicles. Bloody hell, iRacing. They make really bad track choices for the different race series they do. There's nothing really to ACC at the moment until they get the multiplayer in it, and it's not as good as Assetto Corsa, so there's no real point in playing it at the moment. It doesn't run as well as Assetto. The force feedback's worse. The physics are worse. The multiplayer's not there. I mean, it's in development, so I'm just getting some music on here. The only thing that with the only thing with competition that will make sense is if it has like the sort of ranking system when that finally comes out. That'll be the only real reason to play it, I think. Okay. What we loading up? Race room. Oh, I forgot to put the snow on, guys. Sorry. Non-iRacing rant. How you define better physics? I define them as being more nuanced, more interesting from the driver's point of view. Maybe they're more realistic, but I don't care. I'm not driving the real cars, so... The handling, the physics are better in race room than Assetto Corsa Competition. There goes my plate. Said nuanced. Stream over. Oh, we got this server still running. He's left this server running for ages. I go, what are we doing? Game Muscles Romantic Tales. Well, we got both servers are running. Okay, we'll join this one, guys. Game of Muscles Romantic Tales. That server's been up for ages. It's been up for like 3 weeks, that server. I've got to go for the porker, of course, because I'm telling porkies. Password is T. Just righty. We're good. Device missing. It's on Brand's hatch. The hatch of Brand's. Get in here, guys. Oh no! Why is it not using my wheel? Well, that's weird. How are we using mouse steering? What? What's going on here? Oh dear. No, the interface on this is really irritating. Control settings. Controller profiles. Why does it think the that is weird. Didn't you used to have a direct drive wheel? And it's called doping. What happened? Yeah, I've got the direct drive wheel still. Just on this rig at the moment. Why is it forgotten? I'm going to delete all these and start again. Why is that? Let's restart the game. It's really weird. Our race room's pretty good though. Well, this is all here. What's race room? Race room's drunk, guys. Maybe it's that server. Maybe the server's knackered. Who knows? See if we can get this worked out here. Why is it? Oh, can I go delete my profiles here? We'll start again. Why can't I delete this? Maybe it's maybe the maybe it's the mode. Doesn't make any sense though. Let's have a look. No, it shouldn't be that because it's yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. This doesn't make any sense. It has to be on the PC compatible mode. Oh, now he's got. I'm going to reboot. There's some funky stuff going on. Let's go reboot my PC. When in doubt, reboot. Doesn't accept no limbo setups. Hello, Neil Camus. Merry Titwinkle, folks. Hey, Damon Allen. Come on, computer. Okay. Nice one, Nervox. Yeah, I don't think it's a standard thing, so they'll probably get annoyed if you keep doing it, but you don't get if you don't ask. Righty. See if we can work out what's going on with Race Room here. We were playing it before on this rig, so I don't know why it stopped working all of a sudden. It's really strange. But it happens. 1 week Christmas celebrations. Why not? Well, the worst they could do is say no. Right, let's see if Race Experience loads up this time. Well, if the wheel loads up in Race Room. It was letting me bind it, but it wasn't seeing the pedals, so I don't know what was going on. Just very strange. Soon, Errol. Soonie McSoon face. I don't know. I'm not in the game yet, BKS. Just waiting for it to load up. We'll probably do Project Cars 2 at some point this week as well. Right. Oh, there you go. I should just reboot my PC. No. Oh no, now it's missing again. What? Why is it a missing device? I don't understand what's going on here. Exactly. If I had a gaming laptop, yeah. I don't understand what's going on here. I need to delete the... I could delete the player files. Oh, I don't even know what it's called. There's a file in my documents I can probably delete. It's not detecting the axis, which is weird. Ah, no, it's a setup stream. I'll update the drivers on it. Maybe that'll force it into it. It's weird because we were just playing iRacing and Assetto yesterday. I literally haven't changed anything. Oh, hang on. What is going on? Let's reboot the wheel. Maybe that'll do it. Forgot to reboot the wheel. We rebooted the PC, but we did not reboot the wheel. I did try that BKS. It's something else. When you reboot the wheel, reboot the PC, reboot the wheel. I'm going to update the driver. It's come up with it's got rid of the Fanatec software, and it's put this on the screen. That's not right. Let's update the drivers. I think they've released a new driver anyway, so. Get the new driver. So iRacing's infected my computer. I'm not allowed to play anything but iRacing now. Yeah, that's it, Richard B. I've installed the iRacing Trojan. Can't play it, can't use any other sim. That's why you have to pay extra for iRacing. I have to pay money to iRacing to I have to subscribe to the other simulators now through iRacing. Oh, is it R3E? Oh god. So I just don't know what I'm doing all this now. I need to update my drivers anyway, so. Then Fanatec did an update of the CSL Elite recently, so. No, I don't. Why would I ever install McAfee? McAfee is like the first thing that you want to install off laptops. Whoever thought McAfee was a good idea? What what a bad piece of software. McAfee Despair. It's bad when the antivirus software is the virus. Oh, it says a newer version is already installed. Ah, because I clicked the wrong one. Okay. I'm an idiot. Nice decorations, thank you. Oh, Sector 3 has broken their own sim. I wanted to play race. We've got it all set up and we're ready to go. I'm excited for a bit of a race room sesh. Well, you shouldn't have McAfee on a computer at all, ever. Like Windows firewall. Like maybe if you want to get like another firewall, whatever, but McAfee's just garbage. Total trundleware. What island in the Caribbean? I think it's a bit more than a couple £100 for an island. I get like a plot of sand. I get sand dune. I don't get the money until like a month's time anyway, due to YouTube. It takes like a month or so before you get paid. Hello, CB. Hello, the real Benny Mac. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to restart. Restart the PC again. Look, you love this screen. Restarting. Glorified paperweight. Well, you better make sure you've got a heavy computer. I mean, it was all good until we left iRacing. This is why people only play iRacing. They can't deal with the trauma of anything else. This is what it's like for Apple Mac users. They can't use Windows. They got too used to Apple. That's nice, Aaron Ball. Thanks for that tidbit. Right. Let's try this. I'm not even going to bother putting all the apps across. Turn the wheel on. Dear Santa James, for Christmas I'd like a Fanatec Simric. He wouldn't. 1 of 10. Okay, here we go. At least he's put the other software on now. Okay, we're back where we started there. Okay, that's good. Wheels back and operational. That's nice. Appreciate that. So now it's just a case of hoping that the game works. Get my music back on. How big's my screen? It's only 43 inch. Okay. Get the old steam up here. Do you think it'll work this time? Let's see if this works. It's proper. It's poor sim racing. His natural habitat. I'm gonna need a cup of tea if this doesn't work. I mean, if you have a cup of tea, stuff just starts working. Demand a Santa costume. I don't have a Santa costume. I don't even have a Santa hat. Are we there yet? Are we nearly there? No, shut up. Okay. Yeah, I think race room's broken. Because it comes up there and then it... Oh, I've just wasted my time. Race room. Oh, well. We'll see. Maybe I can do it this way. Oh no, we have to have ignition and start, otherwise we can't get the car going. Um, this is exciting, isn't it? Hang on, what's this? Pole, paw, poo, pod. Hello, Scott 3SL. Well, we can try that. It's reset these, isn't it? Ah! Ah, you bugger. It has it's reset everything here because it's a new profile. turn all this off. Server restarted, thank you. See if we can get this working. I'm gagging for a cup of tea and a banana. Oh dear. Does make it hard to input. Oh my god. UI is not designed for 4K. Superb excitement. Oh dear, it's going to keep coming up with missing device. I don't need to be told that. Ah, this is work. Are we good? Ah, we're working. There we go. There we go. Always good. Getting this. Oh, Thomas Smith's joined in. Thank Christ for that. Bloody hell. That took like 30 minutes. Most people don't have 30 minutes to doss around with settings. Oh no, wrong one. No, wrong one. No, wrong one. Oh, I've messed up my wheel now. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. It all set up. Why did I do that? It interacts with the game. For whatever reason. It's a new track. Oh, how did I do this? Guys, how do you change the rotation on the Fanatec wheel? What's the abbreviation called? What does FEI stand for? I can't remember. I think it's a sense setting. Maybe if I go back to the menu, it'll fix it. I can't really move the chat room easily, no. Yeah, I can't remember what the numbers relate to. Oh, no, that's not right. Bloody hell. Oh, I had it working before. I can't remember for this sim what it needs to be on. Yeah, it's just... I had it set up so the wheel lined up properly. Oh. Why does this make any sense? It's just done it. It's just updated then. Why didn't it update last time? Jesus Christ. Right, well that's working now. So you put sense on automatic then, and you go back to the pits and you redo it, it then updates it. You just have to go back to the pits for it to do it. Bloody hell. Right, there we go. It was doing that with a direct drive wheel. So you just have to make sure you're in the pits when you do it. Oh, there's have to change the minimum force feedback set, which puts a bump in the force feedback. I hope there is, because if there isn't, there you go. Force feedback minimum force. If you have this on, you get a bump in the force feedback. So I don't know why that's on by default. You get like a notch. It feels awful. There we go. Hey, Daniel Merchant. There we go, that only took, what, 40 minutes? Sim racing, it's just jump and drive, guys. Jumping and drive, that's what sim racing's all about. That's the thing with it, it's you know, you can just... It's not like you have to have an extensive knowledge of each specific simulator. Why would I restart OBS? What's wrong with OBS? 60 seconds latency. I can pause and start the stream. This is YouTube being special. Haha, that's good. Good audio, Higgs boson. It's what you come to expect. There we go. Right, I've got to get a few laps in. Yeah, I'm going to get a few laps in, then... Okay, I'm restarting the stream. I'll get a cup of tea, restart the stream. I mean, this is, you know, typical. Right, back in a second, guys. Let's see if this updates. Right, I'm getting a cup of tea. Hopefully that's... Whoa, there goes the chat room. Hopefully that has fixed the latency. YouTube's just having a Christmas sesh. It's all the snow. Back in a second, guys. it still lagged? Has it still got the straight delay? Oh, we good. Oh, thank you. It's pushing me off the track. I'm asserting my dominance on the circuit. I did restarted the stream. It's the same thing. It's YouTube. Me restarting it shouldn't make any difference because I have literally restarted it on my end. When I pause and stop OBS. Yeah, it's like it's a YouTube issue. I don't know what I can do. Maybe if I retitle it. I'll try that. I have to change the title to force YouTube to do it as a new thing. I did turn it on and off again. It's YouTube, so I just need to force YouTube to do it. I retitle it and it should make a new one. Right, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Back in a bit. Got to kill it. I'm killing everything. We've been forced to kill it. Oh dear. Right. See you in a minute, guys.